very limited in terms of like what they can pick. Is that now that Prophet's just banned?
Bad, yeah. I was just gonna say it's like I was thinking Tinker, Batrider. Batrider, he can cut through these, but I'm a bit iffy on this Heralist patch. I've seen it do decent, but I've also seen it look really.
Both teams are smoking though. An early first blood would be a good way here for Wildcard to get a start.
Placed some nice warding, and that arrow though, nice setup here. This is looking like a dead crit, and that's an even better way to start off this off lane here for Divine Llama. And this was the lane that, you know, the guys were worried about.
They also have to guarantee it for Draw Ranger, and the tri-lane's one way to do that.
I feel like when you have an offlane Tiny, though, it's very important. Hold that thought, though, because we do have... All right, there it is. Just hitting the last bit of the tail there on the Enchantress, so that will definitely help. It is going to be Sam who Divine Llama in this bottom lane.
It is, and this is a good solution against them trying to abuse it like this. Another fight to the top lane.
Yeah, they get the disruption off.
Crit blocks it.
Crit
really
blocks
nice.
the arrow, very nicely done. It's going to take a little harass from Alex, but they should be able to turn this around and get the kill on Sam. Hop forward here, coming out from Alex. Eve needs to be careful. There's just so much toxin just being dumped upon him. And now Jarek's trading a little bit with Alex. You can tell that Alex would love... Yeah, he's going for the hop forward. Does have to be careful. The arrow missing. This could be potentially...
In terms of last hits, but just seems like across the board, EG is doing really well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, bit of a dive after Alex. There's not much that he can do here, so we'll just toss out an arrow. Not going to connect. Jarek's also chasing after him. Have that nice little ghost creep there, too. Trying to slow. Sam trying to get some of these stacks of poison. That does have the disruption.
That was effective.
He's just getting dove so hard right now. It's very difficult, and that should be a death. Yes, indeed it is. I feel like they shouldn't be allowed to do that, but who are they going to send, right?
It's hard, and Murano was already dead, so he's going to have to TP back to lane a little later. This arrow's going to land.
Oh, the arrow does connect.
Good.
They have a multi-shot here. Oh, they're just going to click away, and they'll find the kill.
Really nicely done. That was perfect. When they overdive like a lasso, and yeah, very nice kill.
As you say that, got some action into the bottom lane. Nice avalanche, toss up into the air from Divine Llama, and they will be able to punish Arteezy.
Great rotation. Super big kill there. Arteezy gets punished. Maybe they get this Alex kill, but man, after getting Arteezy, they're going to be happy.
Yeah, with that earn charge too, it is just too hard to survive.
Still has lasso. Keep in mind that a mid-observer ward does not spot. All right, see who's
here they come.
Lassos.
Oh, there's the Firefly getting started. Has his eyes on crit.
Uh-oh.
Just taking a bit of time here. Needs to be very careful. That Viper Strike will get the lasso off. So they should be able to get the kill, but he's going to fall first before taking out Nightfall, which is not the way he wanted that to go. Sam, searching for crit over here, isn't going to be able to see him with that Fog of War, so...
1K gold advantage for them, but...
I see our Tor, though. Good Esk. Starting to get the stacks up. Has the Firefly already going. It's a lot of damage. Asunder, but the drag back. Do they have anyone else to help him out? Do they need anyone else? That was a question, because he's got so many stacks of Sticky that Arteezy just dies.
Yeah. I mean, he used Thunder perfectly there, but it's just too much damage. Jessica played that excellent.
Follow-up is looking like a dead Alex. He does have the leap, though. Only one charge, so yes, they'll be able to collect a kill.
Great kill.
Awesome. They're looking to re-engage, though. Divine Llama nearby with Esk. EG, though, they made their hit and run, and it looks like they're satisfied with that.
Got a courier on the cleanup at least, not the worst. And once they get BKB on Batrider, he's not going to have to worry about the enemy team nearly as much. So doesn't have to worry about X marks the spot, Viper abilities. Ooh, Eve's maybe in trouble though.
I think he's in a lot of trouble considering it's Nightfall and Abed. Yeah.
Usually very safe to defend this tower actually, so that was kind of a cool gank by EG, but once again they probably used that same ward from earlier to spot Eve's rotating down. They're able to anticipate. Jarex takes range creeps, pushes that in, they're going to drop.
It's a big sweep.
The Tox.
Oh, okay. Smoke pops. They see a lot of couriers coming over here. Oh, they see Esk. That would be a great one to take out, but he does have the BKB, so he's going to just hold Viper into place with Divine Llama tossing up. They haven't quite managed to finish off Nightfall. Oh no, but they do have enough Firefly. Alex still alive here as the rest of the side of EG are just backing off. They don't have their Terror Blade. And they got, they ended up losing. Oh, Divine Llama is not done yet. The toss back to the team.
Oh,
BKB comes out of Abed. He is not willing to stand and fight just yet. Let's look at the demonic purge off, slowing him down just a little bit. The follow, the bow being tossed in with the X marks the spot. And Divine Llama still on the chase with the avalanche, a toss up into the air, right back to Esk. He's taking so much harass, and somehow he's still alive.
A boat buff. Oh, the damage though.
There it is. They slay him finally. They'll just keep going back and forth. Divine Llama though, he wants to go back.
Holy
He's gonna be able
crap.
to go and just erase 2. Oh my god. Viper Strike getting used on him, slows him down, but he just walks out of that Nether Toxin, no problem.
All right, Divine Llama's 3 position tiny. I'm a believer now. I didn't quite believe it, but I believe
He's
it now.
still going, you gotta believe. Look at this, Nightfall again. He just drops that Nether Toxin, they walk away, get a couple more clicks off, just trying to layer on the...
So I don't know if EG wants to play Dota too much right now other than hit creeps.
Well, it doesn't look like they're gonna give him much of a
Nightfall's
choice. Okay, it's a good break. They have the lasso. They'll just hold him into place, follow up with plenty of damage from Tiny, and all of a sudden, Nightfall disappears.
Esk was so
Middle lane too, Jerax, the gust, slow down a little bit, not gonna be able to quite land the arrow, but the slow should be enough as we'll claim Jerax as well.
So now things are getting a little bit weird. I mean, EG has been hitting creation is basically X mark combo or Pango roll. And I think Crit does have Blink coming up. He just got to
Yeah,
deliver.
he just bought it.
So now he can initiate for his team, but they were struggling on that a bit before.
Another demonic Purge here in the top lane. TZ forced back as Crit's hunting over on the back lines. Nightfall joining in. They get the Thunder off the BKB. It's popped over on the Terrorblade. The Rolling Thunder on through. They find Esk. They'll turn their attention over to Divine Llama, and he's fairly tanky. It's pretty difficult. He's gonna try to get some more damage off, but they are handling him. This is not looking good. Divine Llama will fall, but now Nightfall, he is lassoed up with the rest of the team. They have the damage, so they'll be able to punish him.
It's going to hurt RTZ a little bit. See if Sam can catch Abed here.
He does indeed. The set's in place. The arrow connects, but there is quite a few EG heroes that I don't think they want to have to deal with. They have the dust, so they'll be able to chase down Sam, and they have the dust over onto Alex. Alex is out of leap charges, so this is looking very dead for this Mirana.
That one felt a little weird because in the same vein of them invading, they also needed to split the gain. Decent map control.
Nice avalanche toss over onto 2. Abed though had the X off. There's going to be the roll coming through from Crit. Got the boat coming in hot over onto Divine Llama. He is taking a lot of this damage, but he's not going to be able to survive it. Over on the side, you can see the Drow joining back in, but the BKBs have been popped. Sam having to be careful. Again, he's very, very forward here in a lot of these fights, and he's just taking a bath in the Nether Tox. It's going to be a double kill now, as Esk is just got to go and pop the BKB. I don't know if he wants to go back in on this, though. He keeps turning like they possibly want to go in, but in the bottom lane. Looks like there's going to be a skirmish over here on the side. Yeah, there it is. The Viper Strike over onto Sam. Mirana's going to have to hop away. Disruption buying just a little bit of time. It's not going to be enough for Sam. He gets the Purge off at the file onto the back. Alex somehow still alive, throwing out the arrow.
Nice.
They'll clean up on Crit. So they do manage to find something. They would love to get a little bit more here.
They got
As
lasso.
trying to find this opening, goes to the BKB. BKB dragged back over onto the Viper, over to Divine Llama. They're trying to buy a bit more time, waste that BKB. It's Divine Llama.
Lane and hit creep wave, and I feel like EG played around that. And now they're forcing a fight.
They are forcing that fight. The BKB over on Eve. Eves just says, no, I gotta get out, but there's too much physical damage. He just evaporates. Divine now, he's gonna try to do
Round
the
two.
same thing. I think he's going to make it out. He's a little bit tankier, but that doesn't feel good to have to use those BKBs in that fashion.
It doesn't. I mean, ideally, Drow would have been in some of the other engagements, but for whatever reason, didn't really get to layer lasso with Drow damage, and maybe showing where it was a BKB. Oh, bottom.
Yep. The buyback, though, he's gonna try to join up with the rest of the team, try to keep them off.
In waves, split pushing in waves. Then EG gets to exploit this with little engagements as a result. Thinking about starting on Esk.
Crit just kind of rolling around. They get the kill on Alex. And yeah, look at this. They're just tailing. Get the X off.
He was just trying to get him to BKB there, but called his bluff.
Called buff indeed. And Boat does actually just clip Esk. There's the BKB. He knows he's got to get out of there. No, too much damage.
Oh, tough. They're gonna finish high ground now.
Yeah, I mean, what are they? There's not much that they can do against this right now. They've got an Aegis online on Arteezy. He's got the full Scotty. He's got BKB. He's just dishing out the hurt. Nightfall also did pick up that shard as well, which lowers the armor from the buildings. Okay, they're opening up. Can they just burst down the enchanters? Yes, they can. BKB coming out from Eve, but look at this damage. It's just way too strong. They haven't even managed to finish off Crit yet, so they'll end up losing. If Crit will fall, Crit buying back. He's going to come right back in again, and they do have the damage coming out from those
not bad.
illusions as they throw right back over onto Arteezy. That's going to be the Aegis. It's going to be coming up a second time. Can they do it again? The BKB over on Divine Llama. They want to try to punish Arteezy. Look at this. They're trying to get over to this area. The Gust will connect. Multi-shots to follow with the Avalanche. And they are going to toss up Arteezy into the air. They'll finally take him out. Roll on to the back lines coming out from Crit. He does have the roll up. Abed making his way over here too. They want to get the kill onto Eve. They will find it down for 110 seconds. As the BKB comes out from Abed, they don't have anything to cancel this out. So he'll be able to just leave. Esk looking for this opportunity though. Will make his way over, take a bath in the Firefly, and Crit will finally get slain.
I pushed him around a bunch to get that kill.
On the side of Wildcard, but instead they're just going to take down some vision, try to secure this area, and make it very spooky for Wildcard to step out.
Abed's got a side of ice, so let's see if he can get a disable here, even though somebody like Alex would be huge. Burst somebody down, maybe.
Keep moving forward here.
He's being the scout that his team might need. His Shadowblade runs
That's
out, though.
scary. That's very scary. Oh my god. Divine Llama. Okay, the roll forward coming out from Crit. Will manage to stun immediately.
Oh,
As
Crit's dead.
the drag over to the side though. Now they'll be able to go and they get Crit almost immediately. The rest of EG though, Sam throwing out the disruption. This is exactly where he wants to go. The arrow coming through, but there it is. There's that BKB. Sam should get shredded to bits now. As the rest of Wildcard, they're backing off. Those BKBs have been expended. Be interested to see if EG decides they want to go right back.
Going down a bit for MKB on TB is soon, but no, they're gonna go do some pressure now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, they've got the Aegis, they've got Sunder, they've got BKB, they've got a lot of tools to keep Arteezy alive here. And they have the cheese over on Abed.
Oh, he goes in.
He's going in. See that Zeal coming out here as they just chase down X and look at all of the Scotty damage. Go right back on in again though. Crit rolling around the tower will go down. Crit taking a decent amount of damage, but he is just buying space and time for them to hit these buildings. BKB comes out now for Shadow Demon. They'll turn around briefly. Of course, they do have to be careful of the Aegis though. Okay, they'll go for the Sunder. Drag back though, coming out from Esk. He's gonna see if he can get off as much damage as possible, but it's pretty difficult because on the back lines is Arteezy. No, okay, that's gonna be the Aegis. Bet he's jumped in, he's got the Hex off over onto Sam, is going to be able to find the kill onto Shadow Demon. Sam buys back though. They want to be a part of this, they'll find a kill on Abed.
Oh, this is
and
good.
now they need to finish off. Can they do it? Look at this, standing toe-to-toe here with Arteezy. This is not looking good for them. Yes, that's a triple kill now for Eve as Nightfall running for his life. Doesn't want to be here. Can they cancel out this TP? No.
That was still incredible. The one guy that survived cannot split push well, so this is the perfect thing that they needed. They won the team to stay on an opponent. They can't get slowed by Enchantress. The Scotty, just not there for 7 seconds. That shit alone is bonkers good, not having to worry about that. So yeah, the cleanse and him having eggs is massive. He had Philly Stone earlier. He's 4-11-11, and he's got some net worth, so it works out. And three demonic purges also godly. So let's see how the fight
Crit,
goes.
rolling forward, does find themselves the drow immediately. Okay,
Good
good
disruption.
save though. Buying time. Boat comes through. This is not looking great though. They're still going to be able to take down Eve. They're going to immediately buy back the drag back though over onto the side. Now they'll be able to go toss back up into the air. They have so much damage.
They got
and
him.
the silence will get the kill on Arteezy. Another arrow getting tossed. Abed, he's already decided. He's just got to get out of here. Right here, right now. Jerax, they do spot him. They have anything to cancel? No.
So they're going to cross the map once again. Esk pushes out bottom. He actually is going to run into the enemy squad. They see him.
Oh yeah, the Hex has already been placed down, the X, and they have so much damage, they don't even really need to see him.
Nicely done.
Do you think they have a gem, right? Yeah, they have a gem on
Yeah.
the Kunkka.
Just an unfortunate moment there that he...
In a couple seconds, so they do have to be mindful of that, but... Get the X off here, try to stack up a little bit. The arrow connects, but of course they have the BKB. They've got the Lotus Orb over onto Nightfall.
sacrificing himself. Well, our
No, he
X...
doesn't have to.
You're right.
Yes. He goes, he gets a drag back over on the Enchantress. The X back, though. Yes, they'll still be able to take down Jerax.
Dude, the Bears survived. Oh my gosh.
Very little, yeah, 50, 60 something, and it's going back up again.
They abused the shard with the X there to get that easy damage in. Cost him a BKB,
Uh-oh,
but...
Abed, the follow-up. There's the Hex. He's already got the BKB, but there's so much damage being tossed out here. The Drow, though, oh my god, the back lines just absolutely getting shredded. And the silence was placed over onto Arteezy. It's a split fight. They have just left Divine Llama all alone here, and there's just so much damage coming out from Arteezy, coming out from Nightfall. They'll take down Divine Llama. The buyback now coming out from Tiny as they do a lot of damage over onto Esk, and Esk tries to go to the high ground again. It's a triple kill now. More buybacks coming out. They see this opening, they want it, and Divine again jumps forward using that blink, does get the avalanche, but
It's still alive.
Somehow it is still alive, and it definitely should not be. So they finally manage to take it down. They'll take down the other side. The tier 4s are getting wailed upon by the creeps, so they have to bring their attention over there too.
Something like that.
An armada, yes?
Yes.
The fleet, the armada, the Nightfall blinking forward.
Uh-oh.
Get the drag back. You might
Oh, no.
have overexpended. No, they have the X. Applied the break, and we do have that Torrent Storm just everywhere right now. And it feels like Wildcard, they're chasing after this Viper, but they can't quite find the opening over here. Very nice play here. Thunder comes off. They'll turn back around. They'll just blow up Sam. They'll take down the building so quickly. It's just Waterworld left and right. S can't even get close to them before he's just immediately pelted with the snowballs. Rolling Thunder over onto the backlines, coming out from crits. They pop the BKB. It's all over.
All right, EG does it. Not the cleanest victory. Wildcard showed some really good talent in some circumstances, and they definitely made it not. They definitely fought back and made it hard for EG. But EG does cleanly take it in the end, with some nice pickoffs, some nice team fight. Their itemization forced Wildcard to pivot a bit. They were forced to like lasso an Enchantress instead of going for Arteezy again and again, and that made the game